What's up, guys? How are we all doing? Welcome to Gwenddwr. My name is Mike, and we are early spring, and we are out in the Ford 7810. We have the (2.5 meter) plough on the back, and we are off to plough some fields. So yes, as I said, we're in Wales, or should I say welcome to Wales. We need to go down here actually, because we've got 3 fields which we own down here, which we need to start getting ploughed up. We'll get down to the fields, and you'll join me in a moment. There we go. We are up on the field now. We are just about, well, we've just sort of started coming up here with the plough now. So yeah, as I said, very early spring. So there's not much for us to be doing. So we're all kind of relying on the just to get some ploughing in. Might try and get some. Got to pick up these little bits afterwards, I think. Yeah, I might try and get some oilseed radish down, so we can get that. Maybe plough that into a couple of fields beforehand. But we'll see. We will definitely see what time we have before I worry about that too much. But we are out bright and early today. As you can see, the sun is still sort of rising over there. So I've had my Weetabix, and I am raring to go for the rest of the day. But anyway, I do hope you are all well. As I said, my name is Mike, and I live on the cow farm. Is where I'm living at the moment, and I am hoping to get some crop in, as I said, and fingers crossed we can start making some pennies. We do have cows on the farm, but at the moment they are kind of okay for food and water at the moment. So hence I am just, with the last harvest. Before I started doing my vlogs, obviously, I got some bales in, so we've got some bales down. They're all stacked, they're ready, they're perfectly, and all under cover, so they won't deteriorate at all. So we've got some silage bales, some grass bales, and some straw bales. So they're all ready to be going to feed the cows with some total mix if needed, and but if not, we can always just feed them on grass or hay alone if we have to, or even silage alone would be sufficient. We do like to give them TMR because they do produce better on with a nice diet. But just a lot of it depends on how the crops go with throughout the season. And as I said, we had a relatively good season last year, so it's all good. We've got plenty to keep us going at the moment. go. So the harvest has been put away, so we don't need that anymore. I have turned that the wrong way. To go down that way. There we go. Awesome job. So yeah, the harvest has been put away. So that will definitely need a little service before we hop into that again for this year's harvest. But we do tend to run a older sort of style of vehicles on this farm. You know, we may look at upgrading some bits and pieces this year, possibly. But as I said, you know, a lot of that is going to depend on crop and whether or not we're going to make any decent amounts of money. We've got quite a few tractors and different bits of equipment, which eventually, kind of over the course of these videos, you will get to see most of my equipment. I'm not going to spoil it all for you too much, but we do have some rather nice equipment on this farm. So I think probably the newest piece of equipment we've bought is probably the harvester, I would think. Trying to think if that is. But, I mean, as you can see by the by this lovely 7810 we're in at the moment, you can see the kind of vehicles we like to run. But right, well, I think, guys, I'm going to crack through this field a little bit further, so you guys can join me very, very soon. Right, so we are roughly about halfway through this field, I would say. So the sun is still rising over there. So I'm hoping to get this field done. We should get a couple of fields done today, I'm hoping. So but I will not. Excuse me. I will not bore you with two fields, that's for sure. But it most certainly is a, or looking, should I say, looking to be a beautiful day today. There are certain things you just can't beat. And I think working it, you know, working out in the fields in an old in a lovely old tractor, I personally, I don't think you can get much better than that. It's just the most awesome thing. Especially when you've got views to be looking at as well. You know, you got to make sure that you don't get too distracted, obviously. With what's with the with what you can see, and make sure you keep your lines nice and straight, obviously. Yes, we've got, we actually own these, all three of these fields actually. We own all of these, we own a couple of fields just up the road on the corner there, which are grass fields, and we own one field up near the main yard. So, but I thought we'll start down this end because you know, these are the furthest ones away, and still haven't decided 100% yet on what we're going to be putting in these fields up here. We did have corn in that field over there, and I think this was probably wheat or barley in this field. But the main reason I'm sort of, obviously I've got a lot of grass fields because, you know, we need grass and hay and grass silage for the cows. You know, we could do corn silage, I suppose, but I've always done grass. Grass silage. So I think because it's you know, I've got the equipment to be able to do that. You know, when you start doing sort of corn silage and that, you know, I mean, we had that corn field just to our left there, as I said, you know, but we had to lease in a forager to come and do that field. It was the first time we'd ever done corn, so you know, we aren't actually equipped for corn. But we wanted to sort of try and see what it was all about, but I don't think I'm gonna carry on with it. So, and you know, I tend to bale everything. Pretty much is what I do. So we have plenty of storage for bales. Right, guys and girls, we are cracking on through this field. We are getting close to it, to the end. We've still got obviously everything to the left of us now, and headlands to do. But all in all, it's coming along nicely. Go, another one there done. Awesome. Right. So yeah, the best thing I've found to be doing really is just hugging this end plough furrow just on your front left wheel there, and hug the side there, and that's pretty much going to just follow that rut. Basically that wheel will just sort of sit in there and follow you down. So that's it's, yeah, that's the kind of the best way to do it, I think. You do still have to keep your hands on the wheel, obviously, because it'll soon fly off if it has to. And as you can see here, guys, and that obviously we've got the I do the headlands last when ploughing. Pretty much, actually, I pretty much do the headlands last on everything. Field wise, apart from harvest, which I do the headlands first on a harvest. But I like to, let me just get through round here. Hang on a second. Concentrate, make sure I don't bend or snap anything. That would be the worst thing ever. Need to turn that around though. Forward slightly so we're not on the grass. There we go. So yeah, I tend to go up and down, and I'll probably have to nip round the field twice, probably to do 2 headlands and you scumbag. Missed that bit there. And I'll work my way round from the gate, work my way round back to the gate, and then that way we can just head straight out and away we go. And on some fields, and this will probably be one of them, I tend not to seed up close to the gate so much, because I have to make sure I can get the header in, get the header and the combine in. So I have to make sure that I can get both of those in without running over any crop. I don't really want to run over any, but so, you know, sometimes you have to, but most of the time I like not to. But guys, I think we're going to leave it there. There's only so much ploughing anyone can take, including myself. Please, if you have enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and share the video, and go and subscribe to Gamer Dragon, where all that's the YouTube channel where all my videos and vlogs will be uploaded to. So go and share the love over there. That would be, I'm sure he would appreciate it. But as I said, guys, that's going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Cheers then, guys. Take care.